There once was a rapper by the name of Cali. She said unto us, the people, not three, got a white boy on my roster. He be feeding me pasta and lobster. And ever since Cali spoketh unto us those words, the world has not known peace since. Hi guys, welcome back to Ella Pastoral. If this is your first time on this channel, I typically make videos relating to all of my favorite pieces of media, and sometimes I do social commentary. But in today's video, we are going to be talking about the whole lobster and pasta debacle and the phenomenon that I like to call the white eye, blue eye dragon trope. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Like I said in the intro of this video, the whole pasta and lobster thing started with the rapper known as Cali in her song, I believe, called Area Codes. In this song, Cali was practically expressing to us, her listening audience, that she has a plethora of different men that she calls upon depending on what she needs. And like the lyric goes, got a white boy on my roster. He be feeding me pasta and lobster. She was practically insinuating to her audience that due to the fact that she has a white man on her roster of men to call, that he will practically give her a wide variety of different monetary assets if she asked. And then the following lyrics goes on to express how this white boy, Mr. Lobster and Pasta, if you will, is willing to send her about $8.50 via Cash App or Zelle, and is even willing to send her a stack. In the rest of the song, Cali expresses how other men are able and willing to give her money. But when Cali said that Mr. Pasta and Lobster, who happens to be white, is even willing to give her a band despite the fact that she is now willing to see him, this caused a lot of people, especially on TikTok, to lose their minds. And let me explain. When Cali talked about the fact that this white man that she's, I guess, entangled with is willing to give her a stack of money, many people took that little short snippet of her song and was like, every white man in existence, if I'm able to back him, will be a Mr. Pasta and Lobster in my life. So if you are on interracial side of TikTok, which I am because I engage in anything that has a black woman in it, and a lot of black women are in interracial relationships, if you go to the comment section of those videos, you will see people having no sense and no decorum. There will be a video of a black girl just chilling with her white boyfriend, and everybody in the comments is like, where can I get one? Did you get it off Amazon? How did you bag a white man? Or they'll be like, oh sis, I see you got a lobster and pasta. Teach me so I too can get a lobster and pasta. And I just feel like we as the people have lost our minds. It was like 1 year ago where I made my ultra deep dive on interracial couples and fetishization on TikTok, and this whole pasta and lobster situation is just the new gen version of that. I'm saying new gen like it hasn't been a couple of months, but the TikTok lifespan is literally 2 seconds, so it practically is the new gen version of fetishization. But this fetishization specifically has to do with white men. I like to call this the blue eye, white eye dragon effect. When I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid, and they used to pull up the white eye, blue eye dragon card, and everybody will lose their mind because of how powerful this card is, I feel like I'm seeing that same effect happening on TikTok nowadays, because in every video where it is a random white man, or even worse, a white man with a black woman, pasta and lobster, pasta and lobster, pasta and lobster. And I'm begging my people, I'm begging, we need to stop, because just because we invented a cool new way to fetishize white men does not take away from the fact that we're fetishizing white men. It's so weird, guys. Like, when we see couples content, we can just be like, oh, you guys are so cute, I wish it was me. But y'all, with this whole lobster and pasta rhetoric is actively scaring me, because I feel like uplifting men we don't know, men who don't know us from pile of bricks on the street, is so dangerous and so problematic, because we see how often we put these white men on a pedestal for them to disappoint us. Hey guys, I just wanted to interrupt your regularly scheduled content to say thank you so much to all of my current Patreons. Without the support of my current Patreons, I wouldn't be able to upload as frequently as I do. And if you want to be like these lovely people and have early access to my videos and participate in fun polls, head over to Ella Pastoral on Patreon. Now let's head back into the regularly scheduled content. Like right now, I know that the world of dating is in shambles, especially for black women who want to date black men. But just because there's a lot of issues for black women dating black men does not mean we have to uplift and hold other men to this insane pedestal.
Pasta and lobster is like the new trend. White boy winter, white boy summer. As a literal girl who had to deal with a Connor, let's call this person Connor. They are literally no better than black men, and I will die on this hill. Also, decenter men from your life in general. Like, just decenter men and you'll be a lot happier. I never cared about men until I was pressured by everyone to care, and I never did. It never gave I care. So I'm single and happy now. I've always been single, that's the cat. But decenter men are all the same and all men suck. Remember that.
Because it's not like these women are like, oh, I want to go date a white boy. Like the way these women are lusting after white men is generally scaring me, because I'm just like, hey guys, just because he's white does not mean that he's Jesus reincarnate. You need to relax. And this is where I have to bring in Gojo, because literally you guys are probably like, why does she have Gojo on the thumbnail? And the reason why I brought Gojo on the thumbnail is to really let you guys see how y'all are looking when you go into these people's comment sections and start acting like y'all don't have sense. If you guys have been in the Jujutsu Kaisen fandom for any length of time, you know what I'm talking about. The way people obsess and lust over Gojo is the same way y'all are lusting over these white men. But at least with Gojo, he's just a fictional character. But the same creepy comments, the same unhinged behavior that I see from Gojo stands is the same way that y'all be treating these people. And it just makes me feel so uncomfortable. And it has always made me feel so uncomfortable, because when you guys compare people to food, it always just gives me the ick from you guys talking about some, oh, my chocolatey princess, to this whole new pasta and lobster thing. I'm just getting itchy. I'm feeling weird. Like, I just see so many white boys existing, and the way y'all be fiending after them in the comment section, I have to be like, please, guys, relax. And I like to call this the blue eye, white eye dragon effect, because like I said in Yu-Gi-Oh, the way they'd be going crazy or they'd be losing their minds when, you know, they pull out the blue eye, white eye dragon is the way y'all acting when a generic white boy be on our page. And there is literally just so much evidence of us putting these white men on huge platforms off the fact that they say they like black women, and how awful that can be. This isn't a specific case of a white man liking a black woman, but it is a case of a white man that we put up on a high pedestal due to the fact that he seemed like such a good, genuine man, and how much that backfired on our faces. I forgot his name because he was never a person I was checking for. There was a white comedian who made his entire audience based off women and the adoration of women, but as soon as he got up there and he got the clout from women, he decided to practically turn against his mostly female audience and start making these awful misogynistic jokes. And the way we keep platforming all of these dudes, these pastas and lobsters, I feel like we're going to get this situation happening again and again, because how many times must we platform these white men for having the extraordinary belief that black women are attractive before we get it? Like the same thing with, what's his name? Christopher Evans. We had the audacity to call this man Christopher Jamal Evans and make edits where he had the acrylics and the bonnets, and I'm just like, when will my people be free? Because just because he's nice to black women doesn't mean that he even likes black women. Because when he popped out with his white girlfriend, everybody was like, oh my god, oh my god, I can't believe he got with a white woman. How could you not believe it? How could you not believe it? And I just wanted to make a short video practically complaining about it, because it was funny the first couple of times, right? As that kept being the only comments in some of these videos, I said, okay guys, we need to stop treating the white man like he's all that. We need to relax. And yeah, please stop. Please stop, guys, I beg. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. It really helps me so much to get my video out in the algorithm. If you want more commentary style videos from me, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can see when I post. And that is all that I have for you guys. Bye.